Donna Williams, for those who don't know her, was the author of landmark autism memoirs, including one called Nobody Nowhere. She also created lots of paintings in her lifetime too. This tutorial shares how to make a self-portrait in her kind of soft and smudgy style. Hi, my name's Kathy, and I've been teaching kids how to draw for over 20 years now. You know, my favorite thing to do is to show students that when you take things one step at a time, learning how to draw just might be easier than you think. The supplies I used to make this painting are Prang watercolor paints, watercolor paper, a brush, a soft No. 2 pencil, and some water for the paint. You may also find a link to a free step-by-step tutorial for this lesson in the description below. This head is going to be tilted a bit, so plan it with some marks first. And when those marks are in place, then connect them to make a large U shape. Add the eyes now, and they should be at a bit of a slant too. They can be simple with just a curve for the eyelid and a circle below. Now draw 2 eyebrows above those eyes. Then comes the side of the nose and the lip lines below. And then let's go ahead and fill in the circles of the eyes to make them show up a little more. Now you can decide what kind of hairline you want. You can make a part like you see on the left, or bangs like this. Just try to keep it simple. Okay, this is a side view of the head, so only the left ear needs to show. The top of the hairline comes next. My sample on the left shows how to draw long hair, so I think I'll make this one with short hair. A neck can now be added under the head. And then come the shoulders. Draw one side with the sleeve length that you want. And when that's done, draw a matching other side. Draw the sides of the shirt on the right and on the left, and add a curve at the bottom for the hem. So here's a simple way to finish this pose. Draw side pockets under the shirt, and then draw 2 curved arms that go into them. Okay, now it's time to paint. We can get out those watercolors and the water and our brush. I'm going to start by mixing up some skin color first. Begin with the white color and put it in your tray. Do this several times, as we do need to mix up enough color for the arms too. Clean your brush when you need to, and then feel free to add some orange and red, maybe a little brown. Just keep going back and forth until you reach the color that you think is the one you want. When you're finished, then take that color and paint right over your entire face. Don't worry if it looks a little dark, it will dry lighter. And if we need to, we can always go back over those lines with something darker when we're done. One trick you can use to lighten things up if you want is to dab your paint with a tissue. Now we can move on to painting the rest of our drawing. I'm going to start by adding black hair. And a red shirt. For these colors, I want them to be bright, so I'm going to add just enough color to spread it around on my paper. That's true for the pants too, which I'm making kind of a blue jean color. That background now I think needs a lighter color, so I'm going to use the light orange. You know, the best way to work with these paints is to get the paints wet enough to spread the color, but not so much as to leave puddles behind. Be sure to spread it all around, trying to not leave any white spots behind. Now this paint just needs to dry a little bit so it no longer feels wet to the touch. Here's the part where we can define things a little more and add the smudgy look that the sample on the left has. Go over the lines of the face with a soft No. 2 pencil. Do this really generously, and then rub over those pencil lines with your finger to kind of smear things, and most importantly, add that soft look that Donna Williams has in her figure paintings. The same thing needs to happen now on the shirt. Draw around the edges, adding some shading wherever you think it might happen, and then always going back and smearing those pencil lines with your finger. Repeat this as you go around on the shirt and the arms until you have a shadow all around your figure. Okay, so that is how you can make a nice soft portrait painting of someone who looks like they're deep in thought and has the soft and smudgy look that the autistic artist Donna Williams often had in her work too. If you visit my website, Art Projects for Kids, you'll find more portrait projects, including one that uses a pencil and one that uses charcoal. Over the years, I'm happy to say my website has helped millions of kids learn how to draw and paint. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and if you are watching this on YouTube, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. That way you'll get notified whenever I post a new video.